Welcome back to the Brittany Hughes Show, everybody. So if you're a parent out there, or a grandparent, or if you have children in your life in general, particularly very small children, props to you. First of all, because it's Christmas time. It's the Christmas season. Everything tends to get crazy around the Christmas season. And I do this every single year, right? Like, no kidding, not even kidding you, like Halloween, like 2 months before Christmas, I start planning. All right, I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to have it all bought. I'm going to have it all wrapped by like Thanksgiving, right? I'm going to have everything done so that in the lead up to Christmas, we're just going to focus on like making cookies and making memories, and everything's going to be chill, and we're not going to be stressed out. I'm going to get all of the mad crazy stuff. I'm going to avoid the crowds. I'm going to avoid the holiday rush and all the last minute stuff. And we're going to have a nice, calm Christmas. And every single year I do this, and I get off to a fantastic start. And then life happens, and things happen, and the daily grind happens, and there's school stuff, and there's home stuff, and there's unexpected stuff, and next thing you know, it's like the week before Christmas, and I've got 1,000,001 things to do, and not everything is finished yet, and it becomes a mad, crazy dash no matter what, no matter how I try to keep it simple. It just seems to be the way of it. I feel like our family, and I know a lot of you guys feel this way too, whether you're a parent or a grandparent, or you have kids in your life that you're trying to raise right. And it just feels like our families are under a constant assault from all of the junk that is swimming around in the cesspool of our culture. And I talk to people, I talk to my parents, I talk to my grandparents, I talk to people that have already walked this road, and I feel like every generation feels like they've had it the worst, right? Every generation feels like they're battling something culturally that wasn't there before. Like things have gotten darker, things have gotten heavier, and that is true, right? Evil has always existed. You know, there's always been a battle between light and dark, and good and evil, and right and wrong, and every generation of parents has had to fight that. But I feel like the pervasiveness, I feel like the brazenness with which it is pushed on our children these days is even wilder than I remember it growing up. We saw that this week. CoComelon, if you don't know what this is, CoComelon is a wildly popular kids channel. It's geared for kids ages 2 and older. So we're not even talking about preschoolers at this point. We're talking about toddlers, right? And quite frankly, a lot of parents turn on this stuff for kids that are even younger than 2. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So it's kind of it's a little animated, kind of cartoonish. It's a little sing-song type children's entertainment show. And so this week, there's a new video on CoComelon, and this one aims to tackle the idea of being unique, of doing things that make you, you. And amid the myriad ways that you could teach this to a young child, all of the different storylines that you could come up with to teach this basic concept to a young child, this video on CoComelon shows a little boy, again, a toddler here, since that's the age group that this is geared toward, dressing himself in a tutu and a princess crown and dancing in front of his 2 gay dads. So the entire premise of this video is that this little kid's 2 dads are standing there, and they're encouraging him to bust a move, right? They're encouraging him to break out his dance moves and show him what he's got. And here's this little boy, the video shows he's confused. He at first he picks up some sort of boyish clothes, but that doesn't feel quite right. And so next thing you know, he puts on a little tutu skirt and a princess crown and starts dancing around while his 2 gay dads praise him for being himself. And that sparked some controversy this week among parents that don't feel like this has a place in children's entertainment. And rightly so. This shouldn't have to be explained. But liberals cannot for the life of them figure out why a cross-dressing toddler dancing for his same-sex parents is problematic. Again, happy Thursday, everybody. Make sure that you head over to mrc.org/donate. If you have not yet signed up to be a financial supporter of the Media Research Center, please, mrc.org/donate. You can find more information there. We greatly, greatly appreciate your support. That helps us get around big tech and all of their censorship. So please, again, mrc.org/donate. Also head over to Apple Podcasts and subscribe to The Brittany Hughes Show so that you will never miss an episode. Make sure that you also subscribe to the Newsbusters podcast with Tim Graham over there. That one is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Until then, I will see you back here next Thursday. Have a blessed weekend.